Well, hello friends, welcome to this week's painting demonstration, and this week you can see I am going to be painting this beautiful little dog here called Eric, and I want to say thank you to Amber for providing the picture and for allowing me to record this today. And yeah, so we're going to do this a little bit different to my usual videos, in the fact that there'll be no editing. It's going to be straight in there and as it is, and so I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy this. The plan is to, in the next few sessions, is I'm going to record an hour of me working every day until this image is actually, until I've actually painted the dog here. So today this will be about an hour long, and tomorrow again it should be about an hour long, and I imagine on the third day it'll be the final details. So I hope you look forward to it. And so yeah, so I've printed out the image, and yeah, a lot of the times you'll get an image similar to this, and where the perspective of the body is actually smaller at the back than the head. There's a lot of foreshortening. It just kind of like gravitates to a smaller, and the further away you are, the smaller the actual body will be. So it's a little bit distorted. Now I'd be quite happy to paint this as it is, but I would actually want it to be on a bigger board. But I'll show you another option, which I do like head and shoulder shots. So I'm just going to fold that over like this, and as you can see, you can still see, oh, that's not quite straight, hold on. Like I said, there's going to be no editing in this. Okay, that's a bit better. Right, so as you can see, that still looks a little bit funky. So when I come to that, when I'm painting this, I will probably bring that down and just create it so that it looks how I want it to look, and then it won't look a bit weird like that. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna take this onto my board so it's right there next to my work. And today you probably won't see, oh yeah, you can see a little bit of it, that's good. So today I'm working on like an MDF board, and this is the other side of it, and it's very smooth. You can get these online pretty cheaply. I just thought I'd try something a bit different, just use what I've got, and then I've gessoed this 3 times. I haven't sanded it. A lot of people sand it. Some people add a little bit of pumice to it, a little bit of marble dust, to give it some more grip, but I haven't got any of that. If you haven't got any, well, this is the gesso that I've used, which is PBO Studio Acrylics, and I mean, this was what, £5 a tub. You just need something that's gonna give you a barrier between the MDF and what you're painting. So if you haven't got any gesso, you can also use just acrylic paint. Just make sure that you do a couple of layers. It'd probably be quite smooth, I would imagine, but again, it's up to you, whatever your preference is. Okay, so this image here, how do we get this on here? Now there's one option. You could use a charcoal pencil or a normal pencil, scribble all over the back, and then place it onto your board, and then go over it by pen so that the charcoal on the back actually transfers onto there. Or you could just wing it, just see where all the main shapes are, and get it on there. Or what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put this image in half and half again. Maybe I should have done that before putting this on here, but anyway. Yeah, we're going to do that, and then I'm going to put this half. This is more of a square, but I'm going to make sure that my head is probably about there. yeah, I'll get on with it. Right. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I prefer to go, right, so that's about 4, that's about half, and then about 2, oops, sorry if I'm nudging there, because the camera is right on my shoulder, sorry about that. I'll try not to move it. And then another 2, yeah. And then see how that is. That's 8.5. So what? 4.25. That's about half. Okay. And then we're gonna go about there. That's okay. 4.5. Okay, so that's 2 and a bit. 2 and a bit is about that. And we can see by our observations, if my measurements aren't correct here, then I can adjust it to whatever I want to do on here. So, we are using a 10-inch by 12-inch. This is 10-inch by 12-inch. So, half of 10-inch is 5-inch. So, just, try not to nudge the camera, sorry. 1 to 5. Okay. That's not right. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, so if you go wrong, just wipe it away. Just, oh, I'll get a little bit of, that's not quite half, is it? I just got all a little wet toilet tissue there. Right, let's try that one again. Okay. Right, let's have a look. 5. Let's make sure that, okay, so we've got there and we've got there. 5, so half of 5 is 2.5. Two and a half. Oop, I keep mudging that, sorry. Oh, no, to the right a bit. Okay. So we need to be about 6 inches down. Right. That's 12. Wow, that seems a lot. Believe it or not, that is halfway. Half of 6 is 3. And half of 6. Ooh, excuse me. This is much better if you work this flat. I normally would do. Oh, for goodness sakes. Right. You get all of the faffing in this. Okay, right. So, yeah, so let's have a look. Yeah, so I'm just going to look at this and see here is about there. It starts there and it ends there. So we're going to go. And then the eye comes to about, oh no it doesn't. Eye goes in here. And then like that. Okay, so where does the nose come to? It's the second one down. And it comes just over halfway, about there. And then the nose comes to like that. And then the bottom of the, yeah. Right, what angle does that come to? About there. Yeah. So about there. And that top lip comes to about there. So curve up. This probably comes in a little bit. And then we go down like that. And then like that. Okay, so it goes around like this. Remember, we don't have to be quite accurate. We're going to try and just fit this in per the grid. But that kind of goes down a little bit. No pressure on yourself. We don't want this to be a nice, easy experience, or as easy as we can make it. That's probably too wide. And as we paint along, you'll get more and more familiar with this. So, wherever we're at now, it'll probably want adjusting. Right, so this back end, let's move my cup out of the way. So this back end comes, okay, so it goes down quite sharply and then like this, and then we're going to go like that. This is just a guesstimate. Now then, the shoulder comes to about there, and we're going to do the belly a little bit further down, like so. We are getting there. Right. Okay, let's try this at the top. Okay, so we're looking, the ear kind of comes in here, and then we're going to go down like that. And then we're going to go sometimes it surprises me how how far down an ear goes, or it's sometimes quite tricky to judge it. I'm looking at the negative space, like here and here, for example. I'm just looking at that negative space, and then it comes down like that. Then we've got a lot of fluffiness going on here. Okay, right, let's look at this eye. Let's place this eye. So we've got this going on in this square. Let's look at the angle. So yeah, we've got the eye. Oh, it's quite dark here. We're gonna, okay. My shoulder's aching now. Please feel free to listen to an audiobook or put your music on, or indeed enjoy your own painting session. Yeah, I'm just, this does take a bit of doing. Look at that angle. Right, let's, okay. Okie doke, so the other part we want is this, and then there's going to be a shadow bit here. Colour, right. Colour comes to about there, and then it goes into like a black. And we're going to go about there. so. And then we're going to go a little bit further out. And I know that this is going to be all fairy and lovely, and we'll get to that. Okay, so we kind of got a beginnings of something. Right. Am I happy with that? Is there anything I can add? I know. Let's add this, and then this curves round. There's a little curly nosy thing there, and then that goes down like that. That might need to come out a little bit more. Yep, it's looking pretty good. Okie doke. I can imagine the eye kind of like there. And then the centre of the eye is going to be there. That's looking a bit alarming, isn't it? So let me just take that off a minute. That's cool. And that's a good start, don't you? And then this bit of hair thing goes there. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that as a first kind of mapping out of the image. Right, so now we're going to get some paint on. And I'm going to do the background first, and I'd like to do a light blue-grey background. So guess what I'm going to use? If you've seen me before, this is quite a common mix, which is my ultramarine blue, my burnt umber, and some white. So today I'm going to use a plate because it's just easier. It's just what's at hand. It's just what strikes my mood for this week. So yeah, I'm going to just plonk a bit of ultramarine blue. I've not got much of this burnt umber left, but I shall squeeze as much as I can out. Oh, sorry about my squeaky chair. All of a sudden it's starting to squeak, sorry. Winsor & Newton Galleria acrylic, and I'm using Daler & Rowney as well. So, oh, come on. I think there was quite a lot of air in this particular tube, this Daler & Rowney. It's a nice rich burnt umber. I really like it. And then I'm going to use, again, this is just what I got this on offer for like a couple of quid online. But normally I use Winsor & Newton titanium white, and that, I tell you what, that chair's annoying me, so sorry if it's annoying you. Right, okay, so I'll show you what I've got on my plate, which is that. So I'm gonna mix my blue, mix some blue and that. Ooh, that's quite nice. Quite like that. Let's try some of that. Maybe it's a little bit too blue. Let's add some more brown. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. Let's get this in. Yeah, it'll just be the first layer today. It's quite, no pressure, just I'm going to stand up actually and do this because that camera is a little bit in my way. Right, so I'll do my mix again. Just adding the blue and the brown. Maybe a little bit more blue, a bit more white. Ooh, and this is in the way, let me just like that. Can't see whether this is a good angle for you guys, or hope so. Oops, sorry. There we go. Oh, that's good. I'll just do a bit of that. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, that's looking okay. Right, I've got a bit of tissue somewhere. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay, let's get Mr. Eric in. Okay, so I'm gonna go to a smaller brush. I have just been using this one, which is about probably 1 inch wide, something like that. Let me have a look. I kind of like the look of this one, which is probably 1/2 inch, maybe. Don't know. Should we have a measure? Yeah, it's about 1/2 inch, maybe a little less. Okie doke. These are cheap brushes, and they do the job. Right, so here, all on the white areas, I'm going to do like a blue-grey mix. And then I might do raw umber actually. All in the other areas, the yellow areas, I'm going to do yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Job done, near enough. Yeah, okay. So I'm just mixing like a bit more blue to the mix. Okay, right, so let's do this. Right, so we're going to go around the eye. And eventually all this will be covered, and then I will make adjustments tomorrow, because I'm not worried if this is... maybe I need to go a little bit darker. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not worried too much. I mean, I can make all the adjustments that I want tomorrow. The main important thing is that I get this block in. I mean, this will probably come out a little bit more here. And I can imagine this coming out a little bit more, to be honest, but we shall see. Okay, so a little bit more white for here. Quite enjoying using this this board. I haven't sanded it. Now, I have sanded it previously when I've used oil paints, and I think that's fine for, like, if you're doing like people portraits. I kind of like something a bit more grippy. Now, if you notice the direction of the hair, that would help. Lovely. I'm just adjusting all the time. You know, a little bit more blue, a little bit more brown, a little bit more white, to whatever I feel I need. That's probably going to be it's going to be patchy, it's going to look really quite funny. That's a bit watery, isn't it? Right, okie doke. And the hair is kind of going here. I love this sweep of like fur here. It's really nice. And if your paint is drying out a little bit, just add a little bit of water. You don't worry too much. And we're going to go. Let me just pull this up a little bit. Okie doke. Oh, I keep saying okie doke. Oh, dearie me. Right. It's quite funny doing this live. Because I can, when editing, you can just take out all the silly exclamations, all the sniffing, all the, the squeaky chair, you know. Just add a little bit more. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit lighter. Right, whoops. Oh. That was a blooper. Yeah, it's working out. That might actually come out a little bit more, but I'll do that with the yellow mix. Okay. Oh, sorry. That's a habit I need to get out of. Just, I also, when I'm painting usually, I'm really quiet and I'm concentrating on what I plan to do next, you know. And it's quite strange to actually verbalise my process, but okay. Right, let's get a yellow grey mix. So where is, okay, so I need to find my yellow ochre, which is probably in my drawer here. Yeah, I've not got much of this left either, but it's a, right, and I need, so for a yellow grey mix, I'm using, again, it's Winsor & Newton. I'm going to use a splodge. Not too much, don't need a lot. A splodge of my yellow ochre, and also because I'm going to use a purple with my yellow, I'm going to use this cadmium red hue from, again, Winsor & Newton, I'm going to mix that with my blue to make it purple. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, I'm just swishing that paint out of my brush. I could do with a different brush actually, that and some clean water, but okay, we'll make do. It's fine. It's only the bottom layer. Okay, so a little bit of blue. Oh, no, a bit more than that. Blue, red, purpley colour. Oh, that's greyed down nicely. Yeah, nice. Yep, like that. That works for me. And again, we're gonna let's shape this ear a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna lift, press, and lift, press and lift. Again, if I don't like this edge, I can do I'll probably do the background again tomorrow anyway. So let's move this one out a little bit. As you can see, sometimes I get a little bit purple come out of my brush, but that's okay. Right. Alright, let's do this. A little bit of water. Follow the direction of the fur. That's a little bit too watery. It's quite transparent, that. Okay. Just do my mix again. Okay. I will go over that. I mean, there will be layer upon layer upon layer here. So that's the joy of acrylic, isn't it? Hopefully we'll get the eye in today. Well, the beginnings of. Yeah, I do enjoy painting dogs, especially. It's they can be such innocent. They're like children in a way, and so innocent and. A bit more white. I made this a little bit darker. Let me have a look at that. Yep, we can adjust this as and when. Oh, I need a bit of grey there, don't I? Let's mix my blue and my brown again, just to make it, just to fill this little gap here. We shall see. We will work that out. Not a problem. Okay. I've got both kind of greys on my brush there. Alright, okay. So we're at 36 minutes, or thereabouts. And yeah, let's go to a smaller, I think I might go to a filbert brush here. I'm going to try and fill the eye in. I'm not going to try, I'm going to fill the eye in. And I'm going to go straight to my burnt umber. And let's get this in. I mean, this isn't as, it's not as dark as it could be. But tomorrow, I will, maybe I'll add a bit of black now actually. Yeah, let's find my black. Here it is, the Mars black. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. And, okay. Hope you're enjoying this, and please make sure to subscribe and like. Okay, that's better. It's a real dark colour. Alrighty, okay, so I'm going to make a really dark, well, not a dark, like a chromatic black with my blue, straight ultramarine blue and burnt umber, and you'll be surprised at how dark it can become. And I want to make this round like that. And that needs to go like that. Yeah, that's good fun. Right, let's get this mouth a little bit more defined. And it goes like that. Yeah, this nose seems to be quite short, but I'm not going to change it because I just think that maybe my eye is deceiving me. And let's get this bit of colour in. A little bit of water there. Oh, that's too much. Maybe adding water doesn't really work on the surface. Okay, so I'm going to go and make a really dark, yeah, I'm going to try and make a dark yellow just for this corner of the eye there. So, blue and red. With the yellow. whatsoever. Maybe a little bit more yellow. I'll show you. So I added my blue and red to make the purple, added a bit more yellow. I'll just keep adding my yellow until I'm happy. And then a teeny bit of white. And I think that's the corner of that eye. Maybe. I might as well use it down here. Right. Just get it off my brush. That's fine. Right, okay. That's more of a blue, isn't it? Okay. Just to let you know, the more I get into this, the quieter I will be. Might be a good thing. And the more you do this, the more familiar you'll get with it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Right. I might do my red with a little bit of blue for here. It's looking like something. Right, okay. Should we get a little bit more of a layer on? This will actually, a lot of this is dry now. And so yeah, I think, yeah, let's get another layer on. And I'm going to go back to my 1/2" square brush. Yeah, just keep working it. Right, so I'm going to go onto the yellow again and just add some white. Let's see what this looks like. So this is what's it called? Oh, I like that. I can never remember what it's called. Okay. My yellow ochre. Oh, my goodness me. Yellow ochre and a bit of white. That's all I've got going on here. We're going to go up, 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 up. That's probably too light for here. That's okay, because we're going to go into it again. Yeah, I think I'll just move this out a bit. Okay, so that's a blue mix down there. Some things you just recover over, it doesn't matter. Ooh, that wasn't dry. Whoopsie. No pressure, no hurry, no worry. That'll dry and I'll go over it again. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Right. I am enjoying this. Right, let's get the yellows back in. No, not yellows, the blues. Okay, so blue greys. Again, mixing my blue with my brown. I'm going to put this shadow in here. Ooh! Oh, blooper! Oh dearie. It's fine. All is good. Does that wake you up? Okay, and this will go down here. This is just good fun. I'm going to go to a smaller, small filbert brush. This one. And have a look at this nose. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to look at this in much more detail. And the best way for me, now usually I have my laptop and I like to get in there and look at all the detail. But my laptop is out of action at the minute, hence why we're doing things a little bit different. So I'm going to use my Kindle. I'll just show you. Just have a look at my pictures, photos. Yeah. So as you can see, excuse the mucky screen. Hello, I think you can see me in the background. Reflection. Anyway, so yeah, you can see much more detail. And you can zoom in and look at that nose. Ooh, beautiful little nose. And the eyes. Just those little bits of shadow. You know, all this detail is something you can really get your eye into, and that will mean I will probably not talk a lot. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. Oh, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow, is going in much more and getting some more detail. But I'm still working on looking at this picture here and going on this picture for now. And as you can see, you can't really see where I had the the grid, it's kind of disappeared a little bit. But you know, that's kind of because I can make my own judgment as to, I mean, it's a good guide, and then I just kind of make my own judgments. I mean, these are, I'm making these marks, but I will probably cover this over and yeah, a little bit of smudging is a good thing. Okay, right. I think we're nearly there with this for today. Maybe a little bit more lighter blue grey. Okay, so I'm mixing again. This is, yeah. So just using what I had there, adding a little bit more blue. Let's add some more white. Yep. Let's go with that. Excuse me. Right. And you probably can't tell that much what's going on, like on here. Look, these little whiskers. There's some shadow under here. See, as I keep doing it, and I keep looking at those little details. There's a bit of a shadow just underneath the chin there. So we'll do a little darker blue grey, less white, and let's have a look. Yep, liking that. And I'm mixing both of my blue greys actually. I'm using like my yellow grey mix and my blue grey mix. I'm just kind of like interweaving them together. And they kind of work with the ultramarine blue and the burnt umber, the, what's it called? Yellow ochre. Oh, I don't know why I've got a blank with yellow ochre. Nice, lovely. That's working out fine. Yeah, I think that's kind of a good start. And good coverage. Yeah, it's a start. I mean, this could be changed so that the angle is a little bit more, you know, these are micro details that we're not into quite yet, but I'm beginning to see them. And tomorrow, when I relook at this again, I will notice a lot more. What you can probably see, I probably can't see, because I'm really in it. You know, I'm into the painting. So, yeah, tomorrow we will be back here for another hour or so, and I hope you've enjoyed this first layer, this first insight into how my paintings are developed. And no, this does not look like, the final, what the final painting's going to look like, but that's fine. We're going to work it and work it until we do. So I will see you again here for another hour. It's not quite an hour today, but it's along those lines. And I feel ready to stop now. And I know that when I come again tomorrow and look at it, I will look at it with some fresh eyes, and I will make adjustments to probably do the background again. It's quite streaky. So yeah, it would be nice to get that redone, and then I'll work each section, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So until tomorrow, friends, I will see you again soon.